Yeah, big welcome to you, my dear Sagittarius. The constellation today, Sun in Scorpio. And as we can see, the fall is falling. The leaves are falling. And through that, we feel a deep transformation happening. The outer shell is falling away from us, and we go back within to the bark, within the tree, within the roots. And of course, when we look at the transformation, that putting your feet above your head, putting the guts, putting the inner knowing above this outer knowing of your head, the mind, is a big transformation. So here we see the earth and the position of the Scorpio with the Phoenix rising. Here we come from Libra, here we go to Sagittarius, to you, my dear Sagittarius. So the sun here, the sign of the Scorpion, the sun is highlighting your card. And as you can see, this is one of the newest cards. Yours is now old, but I don't have a new one yet, so I'm working on these cards constantly. So each time you're going to see how I develop these cards. Here noon, we come out of the subconscious, and also you are deep within you, down here where the fishes are, and you want to find within the inner angel, the guardian angel that you are, that you have become from Gemini to the lovers, which are standing free with the guardian angel above them. And now here you are the one that is holding the 2 cups, and he's pouring always one liquid into one of the cups and then back into the other cup. So this is what you are. You're bowing down to your inner self. You're bowing down to the duality that makes it possible that you are existing. And we always need 2 wings, but in the center is the body of the bird. In the center is the spine, is the chakra. So there is a higher connection here. And of course, next time in the next month, when you have the sun in your sign, I will have a new card for you. So the beautiful thing here is that the combination of these 2 is like a follow-up. So we have the sun in Scorpio, which is the center, which is a fixed sign, which is the center of the fall, and you are the end of the fall. Now we're going really down, and this is the 1 month where we go until the 21st of December to the darkest, longest night. And after that, we already go gently to the equinox, the spring equinox of equal day and equal night. That's always, this crossing is indicating here is the equal energy of day and night, and then the other energy here is where the sun is now positioning itself to the central energy, right? It goes further and further down. So here with you, it's right here. So this combination is talking about a deep transformation in who you are, because you are a mutable sign. You are the end of the fall. You can adapt. You are all about experience, and so you going through a transformation in the way you experience yourself and in the way you're experiencing this world. Now you are the Knight of Wands. I am now beginning my court cards, and this is you sitting on a horse. This is you going up in the horse. You are like fire and fire, because all the knights are fire. They're searching, they're action, they're doing, and you are fire and fire. So it's very intense energy, but you are ready to go there, right? So let's see what, of course, this combination is saying to you today. I picked my first oracle of the mystical shaman. I already shuffled. Now, the Scorpio is the sex organs and you are the thighs. Alright, your body part is the thighs. Your body part is the strength of the thighs holding this horse. You're the one that can hold a horse that goes up like this because you have the thighs to it. You have the strength to hold that power. And it's almost like this is with the Scorpion, right? This is like a sexual energy that is coming out of you. Okay, here we have. It's like a sexual energy that's coming out of you, and you got the first oracle card, the Tree of Life, number 58. That's a 13. And the 13 is talking about the Scorpio card, Sun in Scorpio, and that's the number 13. 13 then turns into a 4, into stability, into 4 corners, the 4 directions. But also what I see here is like a crossing of the legs. It's very interesting, right? So Scorpio is about opening your legs, is about transforming sexually as well. The little death, la petite mort in the French language. And here you crossing your legs. That's what I feel here with this card. So let's see what they telling you. The Tree of Life. The essence. The Tree of Life is a sacred symbol throughout the Americas. Its deep roots reach into the lower world, the unconscious, while its branches reach to the heavens, the source of destiny. To be whole in your life's journey, it is important to have deep roots and high branches. A tall tree with shallow roots falls in the first wind, but a tree with deep roots can weather any storm. So it's inviting you to have the deep roots that go into the lower world, that go into the unconscious. And this is what Scorpio does. Noon, fish, the deep subconscious energy here that is speaking to you, that is rising. We are coming out of a deep sleep. We're coming out and we're liberating ourselves through this death, through shedding. So here you go deep into the roots of the subconscious, and at the same time you're going up into the leaves, you're going up into the light, you're going up into the spiral of the light. So the beautiful thing is that you are wanting to be grounded in both directions. So let's see, the next card is the Oracle of the Mystical Moments. And maybe this is just a not a crossing, but it's an 8. It also looks almost like an 8. Like an infinite energy that is playing out here on life. This feeling of everything comes and goes. Constantly the leaves are leaving and dying, and so new ones can be born. So I got 2 cards of this. I put the one below back on the deck. Let's see, maybe I look at it, maybe I don't look at it. The number 48, a night ride. So the elephant's legs the sturdiness, the groundedness, the elephant going down into the roots, and the owl sitting up here and being protected by this elephant. 46. Let's see, what are the words of this card? Night Ride, protector, wander in the night, big brother, friendship. So you are protected, you're having friends, and you are realizing that the tree of life is speaking to you that you will always understand what is below is above and what is above is below. That these two inspire each other. That these two bring a knowledge to each other. And in between the crossing, in between there is almost here this crossing world, and it's saying, yes, this is below and this is up, the white and the black. It's this dark and light. It's the heavens and the earth are talking to you. And here it's bringing the feet above the head, is reversing it, is knowing that we need both, is reversing, and knowing that you are bowing down now here to yourself, going deep within in the two masculine and feminine energies. So I already shuffled, so I'm just going to split the deck. I'm using today the Light Seers Tarot. And I'm going to play 6 cards. Okay, so you have already the Scorpio, you have the King, and he's sitting here and he is looking deep within himself where he wants to go and what he wants to do with his life. With his right side he's touching the bowl, and he's connected to the fish, and he's connected to the sea star, to the starfish and the fish, and he's radiating something deep, serene. So there is this sun in Scorpio highlighting moon in Sagittarius, and you are feeling this transformational, deep emotional transformational energy. After that comes the 7 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups is Venus in Scorpio. So there is something about making a choice. There is something about you waking up to what it is that you want in the future, where you want to go, because you got to let go of a few things. You got to let go of thinking, overthinking. Maybe you're thinking too much. This is something that you tend to do, or you are challenged by a situation where you need to make a choice. 7 is giving you the 7th chakra in the 7th, but here you have the 10 of Swords, which is Sun in Gemini. And the Sun in Gemini is the opposite of you. This is next summer, in May, June, you will have your full moon. And by then you have realized something. By then you have come out of something very profound. Because Gemini is opposite of you. So you learning to make decisions, and you're learning to emotionally know what it is that you want. And you are picking the 1 cup that has the ladder going upwards. And you will find that one cup because Scorpio is here. So this energy that is highlighting you is speaking to you. And you will liberate yourself by next year. Because what comes after is Capricorn. And it's very interesting because this is what comes after. This is Capricorn. So here is Scorpio and here is Capricorn. So you have, if I put this back up here, so you have actually the Scorpio here and the Capricorn is coming after. So in the next month, you will be challenged. You will be challenged to find and to look deeper within yourself, to actively make a conscious choice to look deeper within, to find the true love which is within you, to find the cup, to find the cup that he's touching, to find the cup that is touching you profoundly from within, like the sun is touching you. It's not much anymore that the sun is getting, it feels like it's getting colder and colder, but it's just because the angle has changed. The sun's power is still the same, but the way it hits the earth is different. And you feel that challenge, and now you got to find deeper within yourself the true cup. And you got to look at the cup. You got to find the right one. You got to go deep to the 7th chakra. You got to understand that the 7th chakra is the one, right? It's a reverse. In Ayurveda or in yoga, we say 1 is the root chakra, but here 1 is God. So it's almost like we need to maybe change the chakra system as well, right? Number 7 is at the bottom. Nevertheless, I really like it that it's reverse. That is in the other tradition. It's 1 is the God, and here 1 is the earth. So it's always this reverse energy. Then comes still the 8 of Swords, right? From 10 of Swords you go down to the 8 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords is Jupiter in Gemini. So you have realized something, but still you understand that there are energies within you that you really need to shift, that you really need to let go of. Because of course in the dark night of the soul, which is we're reaching your month, which is the deepest, this is why we are using here the guardian angel. The guardian angel that is holding the 2 cups and pouring one into the other. But in the end you need to find that 1 cup only that is between your 2 palms, that is between you, that is within you, always. And then you will understand something, and you will look at yourself in the mirror and you realize that all the attachments to a negative energy comes from the womb of the mother. And why has the woman been vilified? Why has the woman been put in a negative? Because it's the earth, it's the dark, and where they say that's where the negative energies come from the earth. Because it's the material energies, that materialistic side that we are attached ourselves to. Where is it leading you? Well, to the 7 of Swords. So this is then in your next cycle, the next month, where the sun is in your sign. You're learning something. You're learning that you need to move on. You need to move on. Because you go from 8 crows, right? From 8, which seems that only within you you have this double perspective. Because there's only 4 that she sees in the mirror, and that you are bound to your thoughts, that you are attached to the way you think, You got to move away, you got to move forward. And I'm going to see where you're going. You're going to the Six of Cups. From 7 to 6, right? From 10 to 8 to 7. So you're going down. You're learning to go down. You're learning to realize that certain things are not meant to be holding on to. We're letting go of certain emotional things that are not working anymore, and you go back into the 6th chakra. You go from the 7th chakra to the 6th chakra, and you start seeing in your childhood that the things have been different for you. You were holding on to emotional attachments to friendships that were formed in the past, in your childhood, and you are relinquishing, or you are realizing, and you are awakening to a deeper understanding of self-empowerment, a deeper understanding of trusting your guts, going within, bending down to yourself, trusting your guts, so that the light is so strong that it can overcome the framing of these two seemingly dark energies. And that's what's happening. It's getting darker and darker here. It's getting darker and darker. And this is the last month, because then from the 21st of December, where Capricorn begins, or the last day of Sagittarius, is the day where we have realized or overcome, oh, this is just a cyclical energy. And then the sun goes up again. The sun is going again up into the sky. So here you are, realizing, awakening, and finding a true connection that will come from within, from deep within. You know there is always light, no matter how dark it is around you. There's always light. You can move forward because there's always light, even the moon, which gets highlighted. The Seven of Swords is Jupiter in Aquarius. So Jupiter is the wheel of fortune, and Jupiter is saying, don't attach yourself to the way you think. Don't hold on to any of these. Move forward like the wheel of fortune. Go forward, change and shift, because this is Jupiter is saying, move, move, just move, right? And you have a 7-7. And you have a 6 and a 6. So in December, you're going to realize that you got to re-look at the way you holding yourself. You got to recheck what it is that you want to hold onto. You know there are friendships that grow and go deeper, and you know that deep within your inner conscious, you know that this is something that you can only find within yourself. These memories that you cherish, these friendships that we cherish, are nourishing us, are feeding us, are giving us a feedback. When we look in the mirror, we understand that this mental binding, this mental twisting that we find by thinking too many thoughts, is saying, no, move forward like the wheel of fortune And when you move forward from the Wheel of Fortune, you go into the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is Sun in Scorpio. And this is exactly the Sun in Scorpio. So Sun in Scorpio is bringing out of you something very deep, is making you realize a deep connection that's really holding it together. And this deep connection is friendships, is people that are here for you, is people who are with you. The invitation to find health and balance in your life, reflect on how you dance with your actions, your thoughts, and your feelings. Exactly. How you dance with your actions. There's no wants here. So there's no action, so there's no actions, but there's thoughts. I mean, the only actions is this, right? Is you very much action. And then your thoughts, of course, thoughts, the 10, right, the 8, and the 7. And your feelings, and feelings are clearly the king, the Scorpio. The Scorpio is making you look deep within, it's making you choose, and is making you choose something deep within, and the deep within is the Six of Cups, which is Scorpio, which is the Scorpio card. This Sun is highlighting the moon in your sign. If you are too much in your thinking head or in a world of fantasies and daydreaming, connect more with your roots and physical body. If you are caught in mechanical doing and you are feeling stuck, not able to imagine a better life for yourself, open yourself to be inspired by the heavens. Let your roots and branches be aligned with your heart's belonging. So it's almost like saying, yes, allow this connection, allow these two sides to bring you deep within, allow the masculine and the feminine, crossing of the legs, or the combining of these twos to make out of it one. Allow that to bring you to the one and only heart space, to the one and only heart in the center. And the heart is always in the center of my cards, because the heart is the empowerment. The heart is what brings two people, unlikely people, together, like an elephant and an owl. And here she is an owl that holds a protective wing over this little owl. And this is what you see here. There is a protection also here in this memory. There is something that you feel deep within, and that you had to make a choice, and now the choice is somehow has shifted into a liberation, a freeing yourself, because that's what Scorpio does. Scorpio is liberating you. Scorpio is freeing you. Scorpio is making you look deep within and making a choice. And out of that choice, a new dawn, a new liberation is coming at you. And that is helping you, that choice that you're making, right? That choice that you're making is you choose the One of Cup, because Scorpio is inspiring you to see that one cup. You see the One of Cup, and in the darkness you only see the light. And then you're able to move forward. You're able to shift the Wheel of Fortune to realize that friendships never end, that friendships are always there for you, they're always together, that you connect that with a person, maybe with a Scorpion that you know really well, or maybe even with a Capricorn. You might know a Capricorn and have that connection with them, but sometimes Capricorn can be intense. Even so, Scorpio can be very intense, and you start realizing everything moves. You start realizing that you're moving forward to a memory which is here in Sun in Scorpio, right? Sun in Scorpio is bringing up the memory of a friendship, of a love that highlights the sky, that highlights you, and you don't have to worry what happens around in the darkness. That light will bring you forward, right? Will bring you into a deep freedom and into deep liberation of yourself. Wow. Okay, so I hope I see you in the next reading, because that's when you have Sun in Sagittarius, and that's when you have your new moon, so you can plant a seed which then comes in the next 6 months, in your next full moon, will be blossoming. So until then, I thank you so much for watching. Namaste.